Hey Sim Racers, this is Sim Racer and welcome to episode 36, the Volkswagen IDR, a challenge at the Nordschleife. That's my stab at being able to pronounce it, and that's as good as it's gonna get. And we are in Race Room, and if you do not have Race Room, I highly recommend that you go out and get it. It's a free download. You'll get several tracks and enough cars for you to be able to decide if you want to purchase additional content. And in my case, I just pushed the button and I bought all of the content. Do enjoy Race Room. So, Race Room runs these various competitions, and they'll last a couple of weeks, and they're basically timed hot lap competitions, and the top three get some pretty substantially good prizes, or I should say the prizes are very good. So this is my effort at the Volkswagen IDR Challenge. It is an all-electric vehicle. And what makes this kind of interesting is that this vehicle seems to be only available in the challenge. I'm not sure why that is, but away we go. So I'm running the novice division. There's three divisions. There's the novice, there's the amateur, and then there is the get real as I run the car off the track. And my time lap, that was part of my issues, is just keeping the car on the track. And not necessarily a problem with the car, more a problem with the person driving it, which of course is myself as I run it wide there. The Nürburgring, or the ring version in Race Room, is very good. There was one part of the track, though, that did confuse me a little bit, as in other sims. There just seems to be this short straight that I think is missing in Race Room version, but that's I could be absolutely incorrect on that. It is a fun track to race, regardless of what sim you're using. Of course, everybody knows that R Factor 2 recently came out with their very well done ring, Nürburgring. I think it's got 4 variations at this point. I myself have not purchased the R Factor 2 ring yet, simply because I've got the track in about 3 or 4 other sims that I race, run, and have fun with. Bit different experience driving an all-electric vehicle. You don't have to worry about shifting gears, because there's no gears to shift, at least not in this particular model. But it will flat haul. It will do about 236 to 240 kilometers. I'd have to look that up in Google to see what that is in miles per hour. But the car stays to the track nicely, good adhesion, and fun to drive. Oh, I do want to give a shout out. Don't know if you heard the news, probably most sim racers have, that Mike at Sim Racing 604, for whatever reason, he's decided to stop making videos. And of course, the racing community, the sim racing community, pretty much as a whole, are disappointed in that news. But Mike felt he needed to move on, had other things he wants to pursue and do, so good luck to him, and he did leave the door open for his return sometime in the future. Always enjoying Mike's videos, especially his reviews, and his views actually led me to purchasing and or downloading various content, so, and also various sims. So good luck to you, Mike. And once again, I'm off the track. Had I been able to keep the car on the track throughout the entire run, I probably could have, at least gotten a lap time that was easily 3 to maybe even 4 seconds faster than what this one ends up being. So if you do have if you do have race room, I encourage you to go ahead and participate in the various competitions that Race Room puts up. They're a lot of fun. And what makes it fun is that there is, at the end of your effort, you will be placed on a leaderboard that shows you exactly where you stand in relationship to everyone else. And we hit that long straight, and at the end of the long straight, I'll let the cat out of the bag a little bit, well, I usually lose 1.5 seconds to maybe 2 seconds nearly at the very end of this. But this car has also got great sound. I like the sound of it, and I definitely like the sound of the wind with this car at speed. Here we go as we get into those final chicanes and S-turns at the end of the lap, and bang! Drove it right off the track, and I know I easily lost this full second to 1.5 seconds. So here's my timed lap. I get it done, and here's my ranking. And yes, indeed, it's going to pop up here, and there it is. My ranking is 9,569 with this lap. 9,568 folks were faster than I was. My time was a 6.54.201, and that put me 1.01.204 behind the leader. Hey, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you do, feel free to hit the subscribe button. If not, come back and just enjoy. Hey, this is Sim Racer, and as always, enjoy your sim racing pursuits.